Hi guys, welcome back to another video. If you remember last episode, you can see that we are currently at war with Phrygia, as well as Bosporan Revolt, which I did not actually even notice. It looks like it's all the way up there. That's not really very much a concern of ours. They only have 4 cohorts. If you watched last episode, at the very end, you can remember that we just took this fort, and then we stopped it there. And so this is going to be part 2, or episode 25, our playthrough as Siege series. So we're just going to unpause the game. See if these things are going to automatically finish up. Looks like we did win a battle over here, which is nice. Phrygia is spending a lot now. Looks like they released some of their mercenaries. In the last episode, they kind of desperately tried to get mercenaries over here, but we managed to take them out. And they do occupy some of our land, but these armies, this is actually a disloyal army. Looks like we do have some disloyalty from only this person, although they are pretty powerful. And so we're going to leave this here. She is the older side, so we should be fine. We don't really want to be planning assassination concern. That does add 20 to our aggressive expansion. And so it looks like Oros is taking some of our land. Our allies are not being the best, although they have spent a lot to recruit this kind of these mercenaries over here. Ideally, they can deal with that, because it'd be pretty annoying to have to get our fleet from all the way over here and send some troops all the way over just to deal with one army of roughly like 5,000. So this war is going pretty well for us. As you can see, we do occupy the Wargle, which was this land right here, the province of Attica, which we controlled most of already from last war, and this is not getting any better. We might want to deal with that. Looks like they're just having their army kind of sit here. It's kind of annoying. And so if we were to sue for peace now, we could take all of these two, so we don't have to kind of retain any more operations in this area. And so we can take this land, it looks like, which is a big chunk of land. Not like super massive, but relatively large. And so we could take definitely some land, not this one little bit, which would be annoying. And we do want to take this fort ideally. They're not going to let us now. Looks like that would be the maximum. The months of war is still negative 23, so we're just going to let that keep on going. So we'll keep on going. We are doing pretty well. We do definitely outnumber them. Probably about 2 to 1. And so, looks like they did take this fort, which is annoying. Or, that is part of Andros, though. So they definitely have an incentive. Now this army's kind of trapped. You know, yep, I'm definitely questioning your judgment. There's barbarians, but that's not even in any of our allies' country, and you are just sending the one army that could deal with this all the way over there. So we are going to, I suppose, want to maybe recruit some cohorts and maybe a permanent army in this area. Recruit one archer, and then we'll kind of build from there. They actually might just, you see, either lose some money. We do want to catch those brigands, although that will lose some money, and or we could do with this governor losing some loyalty, and that will increase the province loyalty, so we'll actually do that. We don't have to lose any money as well. That's definitely a plus. And so we'll just recruit some soldiers. It's kind of some random ones that should be able to deal with that. One little army. If they can't, then it's not very good. These guys will take a while to regenerate morale, though. So we'll give this army a commander, and we'll wait for these ones to recruit, and then kind of let them join this one little force right here. And then, as always, heavy cavalry do take a while. Looks like we did win a siege all the way over here. So we'll put that army back on independent operations. And so they are still saying that we do need to combine this army right here. And so we'll send them up to go right here. Although we do need to wait for them, and they are kind of close to capturing that. They just captured that right when we put our troops there. It's maybe not the best thing to do. And so we're going to be destroyed, considering that that was an army literally 0 morale. And so you two are going to kind of combine right here and wait for this army to finish retreating. It's kind of annoying. Looks like our allies, Coast, did just lose to Phrygia, but we do have a army that's kind of going to ignore that. It is only a friggin' army of like 3,000, so don't really have much of that. Looks like the plot against this guy. This guy looks like Son of the Balays dies. He is the primary heir, but he's not very good. See that things are mostly all under 5, even under 4, and so either he can gain some loyalty, and so we'll do that, and it's not the nice thing to do, but he looks like the commander. Nope, he was not the general. That's just these two. And so we'll have all of you meet right there, and we'll combine those armies. Our war score for this war, I don't know how we got a war with them. I don't remember this thing saying pop-up war, but we'll just see for peace, because that will just contribute to war exhaustion. That's not really what we need right now, because then we don't want to get our war exhaustion too high. We'll let this army regenerate morale, then we'll have to recapture those forts, which is going to be annoying. Andros, if you could have sent this army down, but I guess that's not what you wanted to do. Thrace is capturing more of our land. It looks like they stopped their war with these guys. I don't know why that happened, but looks like they did. And so our allies are dealing with it. It looks like they're taking out some of their armies, although they're about to get... Yep, they just got destroyed. We will want an army to go deal with that, because that is going to decrease our war score. And so soon for peace, we could be, let's say, just... That's an absolutely terrible offer. We do want all this land. We could get all of that, or we could get that one little chunk right there. So we do want to get this fort, so we don't have to capture that next war. You can see we'll be able to do that, as well as maybe take some more land, which is always a good idea. So we will definitely be able to take a good chunk of land. I'm not just going to stop it here. We are going to, I want to get that capital, so we don't lose that. And we could try, and we'll leave that little bit of Phrygia right there, and we'll wait for our war score to go up a bit, because our months of war is still -10. Our armies are still capturing land, probably faster than the rate that Phrygia is uncapturing that land. And we did lose the siege, and if you could regenerate morale faster, that'd be much appreciated. You're just going to sit there, think about what you have not done, and looks like Scorn family, that'll just fix that, which is nice. So we are taking a ton of land, probably faster than, yep, they're on sieging, although they do have a pretty large army in this area. Andros has their mercenaries. Taking that. A lot of things are currently being captured. You could just go deal with these guys pretty easily, and then that would fix the problem of them taking all of this land. Well, they probably, yep, they're gonna run, understandably so, and we'll try and catch them. If we can't, then put these guys back on independent operations. Maybe we'll decide to catch them by themselves. And so we lost the siege. Yeah, we're just gonna, so we are just gonna stop this war right here. Looks like we do have a lot of war score that we could potentially use. Actually, we forgot to select this, and that'll be all of our war score. And so we'll be able to take all this land, not that. Looked like it was unselected for some reason. But we'll hit OK. And so we do need some governors, because we did just take a decent amount of land. We'll disappoint a few. And so that is going to be about it for this episode. Next episode, we're probably going to maybe take out this Bosporan Kingdom, although they are allied or subject states of the Seleucid Empire. So we'll do something. So thanks for watching, and I will see you again next time.